Audi's most badass SUV is mostly unchanged for 2022 except for a few new standard driver assistance features, including adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist. The optional executive package now includes traffic sign recognition and an intersection assist feature, while a new RS design package is available and includes carpeted floor mats with the RS logo, striped seatbelts, and faux suede Alcantara upholstery on the center console, steering wheel, and shift knob. The RS Q8 has a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 engine that produces 591 horsepower and 590 pounds-to-foot of torque. It pairs with the Quattro all-wheel drive system and an 8-speed automatic, and there's also a 48-volt hybrid system to improve fuel efficiency. Audi claims a 0 to 60 mph time of 3.7 seconds and a top speed of 189 miles per hour. We're looking forward to testing this claim at our test track when an RS Q8 visits our office for testing. In November 2019, Audi set a record at the Nürburgring racecourse with a camouflaged prototype of the RS Q8. The RS Q8 has a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 engine that produces 591 horsepower and 590 pounds-to-foot of torque. It pairs with the Quattro all-wheel drive system and an 8-speed automatic, and there's also a 48-volt hybrid system to improve fuel efficiency. Audi claims a 0 to 60 mph time of 3.7 seconds and a top speed of 189 miles per hour. We're looking forward to testing this claim at our test track when an RS Q8 visits our office for testing. In November 2019, Audi set a record at the Nürburgring racecourse with a camouflaged prototype of the RS Q8. Interior: the RS Q8's 5-seat cabin is mostly the same as the Q8's, although it has some special trim pieces and sportier, more aggressively bolstered front seats to hold you in place while cornering. There are also RS logos sprinkled throughout. Passenger and cargo space carries over unchanged from the regular Q8 model, which means plenty of legroom and headroom for adults in both rows of seats. In our testing, the Q8 held 8 carry-on suitcases behind its rear seat and 23 in total with the rear seat folded. Infotainment and connectivity: the Audi Virtual Cockpit digital gauge cluster and dual touchscreen MMI interface have certain RS-specific displays that can show information such as torque and power output, lap times, and G-forces. Other than that, we expect the same technology offered in the Q8, including standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration, a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, navigation, and Sirius XM satellite radio. The interior of the RS Q8 is identical to the standard Q7 and Q8, and architecturally very similar to the A6, A7 and A8 as well, but don't take this as a compromise. It's very up-to-date, beautifully built and easy to use, as long as you don't care about a touchscreen or two. Bespoke elements for the RS Q8 include the sturdy, supportive, but comfortable RS Sports seats with German car performance. The UK RS Q8 will be available in 3 quite different trim levels, including the base RS Q8, Carbon Black and Vorsprung Edition, each with their own styling treatments. The Carbon Black model features plenty of carbon trim in the cabin, while the Vorsprung swaps it out for an unusual, but ominous, wood grain trim. It may sound a bit old-fashioned, but the RS Q8's black interior panels relegated it to a secondary finish that contrasts sharply with a somewhat sterile aesthetic. The interior technology is absolutely top-notch. Those who miss the physical input method need not worry, because of the digital real estate and user interface developed by Audi engineers, a system that is easy and not intimidating to interact with. It's much easier to use than those found on rivals Mercedes and BMW, but it's advisable to invest in a microfiber cloth if you don't like fingerprints. Audi offers several driver assistance systems on the RS Q8 as standard, including adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist. For more information about the RS Q8's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA) and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety (IIHS) websites. Key safety features include standard automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection, standard lane departure warning with lane keeping assist, standard adaptive cruise control. What is driving like? In isolation it is quite astonishing to drive. None of this size and shape has the right to corner, run, and generally behave this way when you push it. It's the back row forward with the footwork of the wingers. A ball that barely contained horsepower, metal, and dense leather. From the accurate yet anesthetized steering, to the mighty carbon ceramic brakes, there is never a feeling of intimacy or connection to the car. This is a snorting and trampling bull that strangles everything with power and technology. You offer minimal input, then hold on and marvel at what lies before you. It's really overkill, but unavoidably interesting. Beneath you is an adaptive air suspension with a wide range of character, from being slippery enough for family errands when you lower it all in comfort mode, substantial gain on 23-inch wheels,